I promised to ask you this question. So, of the two stories you have told of dancing in front of a 5-foot bird in a costume and then turning around and squatting and collecting for science, collecting for research, it's arousal, and wearing a helmet and shoulder pads while placing a brown sleeve around the private parts of was it a stallion?
Yeah, it's a stallion. It's a stallion. They bring out a tease of mare, and we have to collect the semen of the stallion so that artificial insemination can be used. And that job fell on me once at the University of Florida at the horse teaching unit. And yes, the more dangerous job is certainly the horse, because that stallion, after he was through doing what he was doing, he would fall from one side to the other, and I had to find out which way he was going to fall so it didn't fall on me.
Oh man!
Okay, no, I'm serious. This is serious.
Ron, were you wearing a
finish?
Go ahead,
I was
Ron.
I was wearing a football helmet and shoulder pads, and that's basically because as the horse goes to mount the female, he's like out of his mind, so he's flailing his front hooves. You got to be careful, and I got to be able to place that sleeve over his reproductive organ before he places the reproductive organ into the reproductive organ of the female. You see, so he doesn't know the difference. He's in such a space line. He's in such a zone that as soon as he's in the sleeve, he thinks he's in the female. I then make the collection of the key ingredient, and I have to watch because as he's done, he's going to fall from one side to the other. So that's definitely the most dangerous one. The most embarrassing one is the bird. You got to dance like a bird, up and down. You got to pretend like you're doing the dance, and then you got to bend over and stand still while you take it from the bird. And what's worse, then you have to wait and stand still because then the guy has to come with the pipette to collect it out of the little collecting dish that's at the base of your butt. But it's all for science. This is for artificial insemination to preserve a species, and I'm proud to make a contribution to that. So thank you very much for bringing it up, Dan.
Do you think your question was going to be better than that answer?
Well, I had a specific question that naturally begs asking, which is the football helmet you were wearing, was it a Broncos helmet to enhance the pleasure of the horse?
Okay, play the bump, bump, ba-dum.
That is what he wanted to get in with.
I mean, it makes sense.